I got in kind of late this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A little bit rainy and
well,
program notes here.
Program's all wet, but
program number 1124. Can you imagine?
I can't. I don't want to think about it. No.
They usually sell it by the ton, you know.
Dr. Don Rose plays them for you.
Oh. As a matter of fact, get me out of these wet clothes and into a dry martini. Good grief, it is wet out there this morning. But that's all right. It's nice and dry in here and wherever you are, I hope. We have a leak that just sprang in over our closet. Fortunately, it's in there instead of over the bed, so that's right. Gonna wait till next summer to worry about it, right? 5:59. Good morning.
Can't get no rest.
Absolute pandemonium, chaos, an utter. It's like Captain Billy's whiz band, you know. It's me. How about the group? What? GW. And oh yeah. It may sound like I don't know what the hell's going on anywhere, but it's organized where it should be. It's organized in my head. KFRC, just playing those games that people play. In fact, one of my games goes...
What? Yeah, it's called windshield wiper, you know.
Oh, yeah. The only time I'm ever on is from 6 to 9. I start at 6 a.m. sharp and end at 9 a.m. dull.
Okay, Guy, breakfast time. Now, I must preface the feeding of Rosco. Incidentally, Rosco, Beverly says this is her favorite time of the day when we feed you breakfast, right?
Well, my day always starts the same way. Painful, pain, hurt, anguish. The alarm goes off at 4:22 in the morning, and that's the last possible minute for me. It means I got to get right up right now. I cannot stay in bed one more minute. And then after that, I come into work and I get here at the last possible second. We're violating all the rules already, right? But that's the only thing that works for me, too. If I'd sit down for 5 minutes, I'd lose whatever momentum I picked up. And the most important set of the morning is really the first set.
So anyway, it's in little pieces. You don't have to worry, Roscoe. You can just kind of chow down. Okay, come on. All right, go ahead. Okay, now in deference to Beverly, we'll have a moment here. Just here, I'll take the microphone and put it down here so we can catch Roscoe eating here. Okay, all right, okay. No, I think that we should not do that. That's a little bit gross, right? What are you going to do with a dog like that? Hey, fellow, okay, that's it. I know you're enjoying the turkey. And the turkey's shrugging his shoulders this morning. What's the matter with the turkey? Not doing a thing. Listen, I'm too late to complain now. Roscoe's half done. Careful, he might start on you next. All alone am I.
Well, here's the way I envision what I do. My job is to reassure people that they made it through the night, that the world is still here, that the world is going to go on as scheduled today, and that we made it, and everything somehow is going to be okay. In other words, my prime job is to reassure and inform. And by inform, they want to know the time constantly. You can never give too many time checks in the morning. It's important to them to know what the weather's going to be like. They're getting dressed. It's important to know what's going on, if there are going to be any hassles getting to work. And I'm just there basically to get them going.
6400 Mission, top of the hill to 80 City.
KFRC. Well, I guess the computers really are on the way to taking over, huh? Except there are a few things I prefer doing the old-fashioned way. Like going out there on Saturday night. Really living it up.
I don't envision myself as a conveyor of serious, deep philosophical thoughts or anything like that. I'm just there to get people started. How about a Dr. Don, you son of a beep?
O-D-D-R-S-O-B?
Yeah. And then the double DL and my live Joseph Magnan.
KFRC.
Okay, the word is professional. And when I work with Steve Rude, who's, it's not fair to call him an engineer because he's so much more than that. I think probably a more descriptive word would really be director. Because he looks at it from a different perspective than I do. He has a better overview of the whole thing.
Have you ever met Farrah Fawcett Majors? You know what she looks like, right? Well, my wife says women like her are a dime a dozen. I said, here's a nickel, get me 6. Thank you. You didn't think I was going to make it through that, did you, right?
He is probably the greatest professional in his business I've ever seen. It would be very difficult to do the show without him.
They say the Concord is refusing to land in North Platte because the city's too noisy. North Platte's a tough town. My brother-in-law works at the slaughterhouse, choking cows to death, right? Sorry about that last gag, but remember, I did spend 6 years in Pennsylvania. That's right!
I don't know if I really can explain what goes on between us, because I will envision a set, everything that's going to happen between records, and I'll start off that way. And Steve may perceive something entirely different, and something that's going to be better, and so we'll change in midstream. And some of our best things, I suppose some of our worst things have come off that way, too.
And Marvelous Mark had a little problem over the weekend, I just found out. He was riding his pony when they came upon a merry-go-round. He's still having the splinters removed.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, wait. Hey, you guys. If you'll pay attention, I'll do a little 6'10" weather. Rain across the plain in the San Francisco Bay. And 57 degrees in town today, and 60 degrees or so over on the other side. Temperatures this morning, it's 54 in Concord, 55 at San José and San Raquel, 57 in Warriortown. And it's tough to say that after they losing last night to 76ers the way they did. 58 at Sacramento, and in the city, 54 degrees, 746.
They don't really place too many limitations on me. Now, that may not be true for every disc jockey here. In the morning, we're trying to do something entirely different than we're trying to do the rest of the day. The rest of the day, music is king. In the morning, the music might be the crown prince, but it's certainly not the king.
KFRC. Love is thicker than water. It's about this couple that decides to give their marriage one more try for the sake of the parakeet, right? Thank you. 8:46, Dr. Dodd Rose on the show that asked the question, can a 40-year-old disc jockey find true happiness with a 12-year-old bottle of scotch? And North Platte just got a new fire truck, a real bargain.
I think it's really my therapy, really. I have a chance to vent all my frustrations, and I guess I probably have as many frustrations as most people. And for 3 hours, I'm king in my own little kingdom. And I have a chance to express myself in ways that I think a lot of people really don't get an opportunity to do.
KFRC, 8:53 this morning. I know when I was a little kid, I dreamed of growing up and becoming a disc jockey. Now I dream of becoming a little kid, you know, right? No, well, not that little, you know, geez. And nowadays things are different. Kay and I gave up on marriage counselors and started seeing a fight promoter.
You got a big mouth.
Foiled again.
I think, first of all, you have to be true to yourself. And when I come in here and I close the door to the control room, I leave all my worries and all my problems outside that door. And when I come in here, I devote 100% to what I'm doing. I don't do anything except what I'm in here to do. And by God, I'm going to do it the very best I can. And tomorrow, I'm going to try to do it better.
And they said after that one, he got 150 car keys in the mail from folks who decided they weren't fit to drive. This time he's expecting a deluge of wedding bands.
The California Nurses Association.
Nice to win one for a change.
Yeah.
At least I can quit on a winning streak today, right? Yeah, I can
Quitting
go now,
sounds good.
actually. What am I going to say? Have I got time for one more word?
Oh, go ahead.
Why not?
The California Nurses Association is posting strike notice.
Hey, not too bad, not too bad, huh?
And officials say his alert work at the controls saved a great many lives. Coming up on KFRC, learning to use the media.